arts and crafts, outdoor activities, even an ice cream truck. Sounds like your typical fun summer camp, right? But the one that we're getting ready to highlight today is about providing a supportive, safe, and engaging environment designed to help children who have experienced the death of a loved one. With more, I'm happy to welcome in JoAnn Bross, Director of Social and Volunteer Services, and Laura Finch, Manager of Bereavement Services, both from Gulfside Healthcare. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having us.
You know, I'm really glad we're talking about this today because so often when dealing with the loss, you tend to forget about kids and how they're managing. Before we dive into all of the activities and fun, talk about the need that you saw in the community for this. And I know this camp's been around for a while, but talk about the experiences that you've been able to witness for these kids.
Sure.
JoAnn?
I think with hospice care, there is sometimes a misunderstanding that it's just end-of-life care for adults, and that it's just part of that medical piece of it, along with all of the other things that we support. But there is not as good an understanding as that there is bereavement support after that. And we typically think of adults needing that bereavement. And so we have found through our years of working in social work and mental health that children understandably and grieve differently. They see death in a different way than adults. And so we're developing this camp so that we can support them in the best way that fits their needs. And not only support them, but their families as well, because there is a lot of parents who don't quite know how to handle their children's grief or what to do with it.
And maybe, of course, the questions, you know, in dealing with that. Well, you know, and when we're talking about this, I want to touch on, of course, the activities and the fun, but maybe people overall aren't familiar with Gulfside in general. Talk about how you do serve everybody, and again, how you've been able to see kids come through this when working with your bereavement services.
Well, and I want to first preface that it's not just hospice families that we help in the bereavement, it's also community. So if you had a sudden death in your life or long-term but never in palliative care or something else in a hospital, we can help. So they can always call us for that.
And we're taking a look right now at some of the locations, of course. Let's talk about the activities. I mean, I was just looking and it's everything, you know, fun in the sun, ice cream truck. Explain what this day is going to look like.
Right. Well, it from the outside, it may even look like a fun camp. And hopefully the children do walk away with some fun. But what we also want them to do is to learn how to express, find some coping skills, and also just share and know that they're not alone in their grief. So I love to see the kids as they first come in, because some of them look like deer in headlights, and then others come in asking 1,000 questions. So we always want every one of them have their own story, so we want to hold a space for them. So what we do is we'll break up the groups into age groups. So a 5-year-old table is going to look different than the 10-year-old table.
Yes.
So we'll do that. We introduce them to their counselors in the group. So right away we're trying to engage them so that they feel safe and comfortable. And then the different activities, we have arts and crafts for some, but we also have some physical activities, which is really important because most adults think grief is about crying or talking. And with kids, it's not always the truth. It's playing and physical activity and creativity. And they'll tell you more through those kind of things.
And all of the activities that we've developed all have a therapeutic piece to it. There's a reason behind we've chosen these activities, and we can always bring it back to a journey of grief and loss and helping them to learn new skills and support.
Well, you know, there's the information. Again, it is all happening on Saturday, July 25th. If you want to learn more, register. There's all the information right there on your screen. Ladies, I think this is fantastic that you do this, and I love the work you do in the community. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.